All right, good morning. It is Friday, March 14th, and here are some Friday morning fun for you. Here is some Friday morning fun for you to set your next week off right. Hope you had a good week this past week. If not, what are you going to do? That's life. We're going to start off with a trailer from a game that I saw on the Solo Dev subreddit. And I was immediately enamored with the look of this game. Being someone that, when I was much younger, I would play stuff like ADOM, or there's a couple other very similar ones that I played, or I would play the online Mud Lensmore, which is still up. And so I have an affinity for text-based games. I enjoy interactive fiction, stuff like that. This is kind of a unique take, though. It's not an interactive fiction game or anything like those, really, but it uses text for the graphics in a way that's way more cooler and advanced than I had seen before. So when I initially took a look at the Steam page for it, a month or two ago, the release date was set for April. That has apparently changed for September 25th. So September 25th, keep an eye on Effulgence RPG. Effulgence is developed by Andre Fomin, and he's got a few games on his Steam page that you can take a look at. All have a very cool aesthetic to it, very nice visuals. There's one in particular from 2015 titled Proto Raider that has a more basic look as to what we're going to see in Effulgence. So here's the description from the Steam page. Effulgence is a party-based RPG in a sci-fi setting. Players will explore a distant, possibly extinct world, battle its hostile inhabitants, craft gear, and develop their characters. All graphics in Effulgence are made of text symbols, making it visually unique. So I'm going to play the full trailer for you right here. That is available on the Steam page or also on his YouTube page, which I'll link below. So just from that trailer alone, you can see we've got a lot of cool battle locations, some cool enemies, and there's a menu showing us materials that we've collected, as well as a 3D printer of some kind that we are, I guess, using. And of the materials that we'll collect, presumably to use in that 3D printer, you can see things like circuits, stardust, fuel, and psi matter mentioned. So, very excited for that. It looks super, super fun. Potential release, end of September. Keep an eye out for it. There is a little playtest request button on the Steam page. I have done that. If I get to playtest it, I will be sure to report back to you. I'm very excited for this game. Next up, let's talk about some first-timers. We got first-timers. Reddit user Nephilim shared recently his first Pico 8 game titled Mace Night. I came across this recently, played it for a bit. It is very cool, very fun. Basically, you use positioning to place your weapon in spots, then you move around, and there's a chain connecting you because you've got a mace. Although I don't think it's actually a mace. I think maces are different. But I'm not a medieval weaponry aficionado, so maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. And you place your the ball end of the mace on the ground. You move around, and then you retract your weapon, basically. And so you have to use positioning and timing to really get there. And you can, of course, take out multiple monsters at once, which is super fun. Fight your way through 21 waves of monsters using your mace. there you go, in his own words. The game is super fun and super inventive, and as you go through, you've got, a little health meter, and if you get damaged, you lose some health. At the end of certain waves, you can be gifted a heart to replenish that health lost a little bit. And then the enemies start off very basic. You'll get things that basically just move around, very simple. And then as you go through the waves of enemies, you'll find ones that will shoot projectiles at you or have very unique aspects to them that aren't found readily in the other enemies. So super, super cool, super interesting. I'm going to give you a little bit of gameplay from when I was playing it earlier, and you can take a look at that. Alright, Cameron, thank you for that. I'm going to be giving this report live from the field. I'm in my kitchen. And today I'm going to talk about the new game from Aki72, posted on the Pico 8 subreddit, the game Crypt. They've got a handful of games on their h.io page that all look very interesting. I'm going to be talking about Crypt right now, though. And Crypt is a turn-based dungeon crawler. You've got a group of adventurers with you. You get to choose their classes. There are 16 classes to choose from. What? And they've got different attacks, and there's spells that they can learn. There's scrolls that you can find to let other people use spells and stuff like that. There's goblins, there's treasure chests. It's really cool. My only personal concern is that there's a lot of text, and I don't really read the Pico 8 font very well, but that might just be a me thing. And even with my impairments with that font, I could enjoy it quite thoroughly. And let's see. Oh, also, I did something. I summoned a little wolf friend, I think. I had a little wolf guy with me. He's a cool dude, making him attack and stuff. Pretty nice. In Aki72's own words, Crypt is a solo couch co-op turn-based dungeon crawler, heavily inspired by the tabletop game Draft Crawl by Louise Bells. Venture into the old crypt, find treasure, potions, and goblins. Many, many goblins. Your goal is to find their boss and eliminate him. That is all. Everything you find inside is yours. Crypt is going to be available is available right now on the Pico 8 BBS and h.io. Both will be linked below, of course. And the game mentioned in the little description there, Draft Crawl, also in h.io. There will be a link down there. Looks cool, so I'm going to give it a whirl. Seems like it'll be fun. I'm into stuff like that. Alright. That's it for this week. Back to you in the studio, Cameron. Alright, and that's all I got out here on the field, reporting from the streets, the gritty streets. Back to you inside the studio. Short one this week. I hope next ones will be a little bit heftier. I want to have different segments. I want to try and find the best stuff that I can and share it with you, especially first-timers. Whenever somebody goes out and shares their first developed game, I want to shout them out for that. I think that's incredible. That's scary, I'm sure, for them. That's, I want to make it less scary, so let's give that a shot. So we got Effulgence, we got Crypt, and we got Mace Knight. Check those out. Effulgence in September, the other two out now. Links all below. Go check them out. Go tell them it's fun. Have a blast. Have a good week.